Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today's video, I've got a few things from Ulta and a few things that I had hauled earlier from Marshalls and TJ Maxx, and I just wanted to try them out. So we have a new concealer for me to try. This is the Makeup Revolution IRL Filter Finish. And I've got this SAS Cosmetics Party in Puerto Rico palette that looks like that. Warm Tone Dream. I have this up here. This is also BH Cosmetics, and I may dip into a few of these if I need to. I don't quite know yet. I have finally got my hands on some of the Yummy lip gloss by CoverGirl. I ended up having to order this, and I have it in the shade. And I have a highlighter that I've already tried, but it didn't make it in the video. I ended up scrapping that whole video and just redoing the eye look. But this came in friend mail from Kim at Kim's Happy Place, and this is the Beauty Creations Sweet Glow, and it's a little tin palette. It's got a nice mirror in it and those 3 highlighters, and they are beautiful. So with that being said, let's get this started. First, I am going to prime my eyes, and I'm using the Ace Beauty. I don't have a new face primer, so I'm just going to pop on a little bit of the Rare Beauty. The first one that she came out with. I think now she has a luminous one maybe. But I'm just going to pop that here. A little bit up there. And I do want to try a little something different with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Because I've been putting this on before foundation, I didn't really feel like it was doing much. So I'm thinking I'm maybe gonna mix or apply it after this foundation. This is a matte foundation that I never have to powder down, and it is truly one of my favorites. So I am going to see what kind of concoction I can come up with. I'm actually only going to put it on one side of my face just so I can see the difference in it. That's probably way too much, but I have a new setting spray I wanted to try too. This is the NYX Plump Finish with electrolytes. I'm going to see what that looks like. Now, let's pop some of this concealer on. I've heard nothing but good things about this. I like how the doe foot is. It's one of those slants. So I did try this foundation when it first came out, and I purchased it in the color that I normally am in this line, or in this by that brand, and y'all, it was not the bee's knees. It was a disaster. I returned it. And I didn't get another shade. It didn't work with my skin at all. That shade is... Actually, I could have went a shade lighter. But it feels super hydrating. I'm just going to take a little bit of the Ciate Vacay and set my under eyes a little bit. This side still feels definitely not dried down. Let's see, tap it in the skin a little bit more. I want to go in with the eyes first. So let's look in this palette. Let me swatch a few for you. I will do the Four Corners. Wow. That brown is a shimmer. This was really beautiful. And they were those Four Corners I swatched. So, let's do an orangey look in with... I ain't gonna be able to say these words, y'all. I'm going in with that shade right there. And pigmented. And let's start... Oh, Lord. Where I swatched. I put my hand on my eye. That is super orange. Super orange. These colors are pigmented. All right. Now I'm going to take... Let me take this shade right there. I'm going to also pop that in my crease using the same brush. There. Just going a little lower. That's pretty. I like that gradient. Now, this shade right here. And see if we can change the tone a little bit. I really like that when I'm playing with shadows and I have a specific color story in my mind, and then just kind of adding to it to change and just watch it transform. All right, now I'm going to go in with this shade right there. No, I'm not. I'm going in with that shade right there to deepen everything up. Hopefully. Let me get a different brush where I can deposit a little bit more. I've always liked BH's shadows. There are just some that I didn't keep, and I wish that I had given them away. They were some of the first ones that I would give away. I'm going in with a different brush to that Castilla shade. I'm just going in with a Luxie brush to hopefully get some of that pigment deposited on the eyelid. And it's not coming off very dark, but that's okay. I'll go back into that one. We're going to create a look one way or another. Okay. Now I'm going to take this shade right there and use it to kind of blend everything out. Alrighty, now what shimmer do we want to use? Let's shimmer. A lot of choices. I think that I want to go into the shade Actually, I want to go into these two shades right here. These are both shimmers. And I'm going to go in with this one on the outer and this one closer to the front of my eye. And as usual, I'm going to wet my brush. That's not me saying that the brush has to be wet for the shadows to work. It's just something that I typically always do by habit. Well, now those two shades, well, I guess they do. There's those two shades. I was like, they look very similar on it. So I think instead of this shade, because it's showing up way too similar. I'm not even seeing the difference on my eye. Let's go in with let's go in with this matte shade at the front. Kind of blend that shimmer in. There we go. Made it work. All right. I'm going to do this eye, and I'll be right back. Okay. Other eye's done. And I am very uncomfortable with the level of neon this is coming off as in real life. But I just took and used the same colors on the other side, and I went into a ColourPop. Did I already put it back? No, I didn't. I went into a ColourPop shade in the shade Adaptogen, that, and it looks like that. And I'll swatch it. It's a very, very almost a golden brown. I just took it and I went back over that matte white that I had laid down, and I just laid that shimmer down, and I just took that matte on my finger and just kind of went over the ends of them and cleaned it up. But that's it. Swatched. It's beautiful, satiny shade. I think it says it says ultra metallic, but it's just very, I don't know, I really love this shade. This was in some friend mail from El Negs, so I love that. Now, I cleaned the eyes up the best I could, and I went in slap some bronzer on from the Breakfast Club and Physicians Formula, but this neon eye look needed some neon blush. And so this is my BH Cosmetics Glowing in Grease, and guys, this is one of my favorite blush palettes, and I'm going to go in this shade. Actually, I'm going to start out with Mykonos right here, because I think that might be just a little bit too punchy, because these are super pigmented. I mean, very, very pigmented. So pretty. Doing all this orange. And for the highlight, no, let's do lips. Now, let's go in with this berry lip that's not going to match at all, but I really like it. I am going to go in with this lip liner from Pure Cosmetics. It's a burgundy, or it's not going to match the eyes, but this stuff smells amazing. And I am not a huge gloss person. Judging from the amount that I have, you would think I am, but I'm really not. I'm more of a balm, and you feel. But anyway, okay. So here's the yummy gloss, and they really do. They make your lips look plump. So let's spray the face, and then we'll put highlighter on. So we're going to go in with this NYX Plump Finish. Let's see what the... Ooh, she's aggressive. Okay. The sprayer on this is 1 fluid ounce. Pretty sure I just got half the bottle in those little 2-3 pumps. Very friggin' cooling, I will tell you that. But we're gonna see. I mean, it was a drink of water for your face. Okay, highlighter. So let's go in with, of course, I'm going to use that one. I've got our highlighting brush, and I'm just going to go into that shade Sunday. These are so pretty. I don't want to mix them, not with this eye look. I mean, because this is just like straight orange, and these are pink, blue, and yellow, for lack of a better description. But they are very, very pretty. In the inner corner. There we go. This is the completed look. I am truly feeling very hydrated, and that was, normally I really go in and spray my face, but this came out like way aggressive. I'm definitely going to be putting this in one of my empty bottles that I do like to spray, because I don't like the sprayer on this. That being said, it does feel hydrating. You know, as for how long it lasts, I don't know. As for the concealer, I really liked it. It says soft matte, but I felt very hydrated. I do feel like I need to get a lighter tone. This would be perfect for no makeup days. It does, again, remind me a lot of the Flower Beauty. And the highlighter palette, the highlighter palette I enjoy. It's very reminiscent of Too Faced with the tin packaging, and I do. I enjoy this. I think this pink, I will swatch them so you guys can see. The pink, the blue, and the shade that I used. So they're very pretty. They're pretty mixed together, but this isn't the look for that. So the lip plumper that has fell, and to be determined when it will be picked up. I do like that. I do enjoy it. I've worn it. This came yesterday, and so I was wearing it all day yesterday, reapplying it, just, kind of around my house to see what I would think, if I liked it, if it was sticky, how it dried down, how it wore down, and I really like it. This glowing in grease, I love this palette. The BH Party in Puerto Rico. It's a beautiful color story. The colors were nice. They blended nice. It was my bad because I picked two colors that were too close to one another. But you have to. That's why you swatch things and you learn and you play with them. I can certainly even now go in with this shade, San Juan. It looks to be a little lighter than those, and let's just take it and lighten up that orange with my finger in it, just like that. So there we go. They blended super easy. I really couldn't get this shade to show up much, and that could have been because I'm using it with similar shades, and I got it as dark as it's gonna get. So anyway, all right guys, I will definitely be playing with this again, as with all of this stuff. I enjoyed all of it. So with that being said, thank you. I hope to see you again. I hope you do all the YouTuber things. Subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what your favorite, let's see. What was your favorite item in today's video? All right, guys. Be beautiful, be kind, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.